Hello, today we are presenting the Seaport Skyway as Aerial Industries Team 12. I'm the project manager, and Laura Al-Kaid will be the structural discipline, and Brendan Josh Munez is the structural engineer on this project. Abdurrahman Usman would be the geotechnical engineer, and Mohammed Maskati will be the traffic analysis, and Ahmed Shati is doing the site plan.
Our company has been given the opportunity to work on the aerial skyway in San Diego, which will go from the seaport to the cruise ship terminal. It's about 1.7 miles long, and it will transport tourists from the cruise ship from the cruise ship terminal to the seaport. The main purpose for this project is to decrease the amount of traffic in the area. Since over the past few decades, there has been an increase in tourism in San Diego, especially in that area. And so this new mode of transportation will decrease the amount of foot traffic as well as vehicle traffic in the area.
So for the structural design, Seaport Skyway length is 3,549 feet, which is 0.7 miles. The entirety of the structural project will be using steel, and we will have about 23,221.5 cubic feet of steel. The project will have about 13 columns, 9 major columns, and 4 minor small columns. The 4 columns will be divided 2 and 2, 2 minor columns at the cruise ship terminal and 2 minor columns at the Seaport Village. The Skyway will have 26 cable cars in total. The max occupancy of the entire Skyway will be 208 passengers. Each cable car will be able to hold a max of 8 passengers. To the left, we have a major support column, and to the right, we have the minor support column. For the dimensions, if we look at the cross section, the diameter of the column will be 8 feet, and it will reach a height of 34 feet. And for the minor, we will have also a diameter of 8 feet, but the height will be at 21 feet.
Hi, my name is Abdurrahman, and I'm going to be talking about the geotechnical study. So in order for Aerial Industries to successfully design and construct a cableway, we have to perform soil classification, we have to design foundations, and we have to perform settlement analysis. So provided by Balzas Geotechnics, we have been given a cone penetration test, or CPT test, at the proposed soil. After analyzing the CPT data, it has been found that there are 7 unique layers within the soil. Most notably, most of the soil is coarse sand. However, there's a range from 13.5 meters to 17.5 meters that is liquefiable. So we will take that into account when designing the foundations. Next slide, please. So for the first design, the first pile, we will design a foundation for the major column. We'll construct the piles as a pile group of 4 under the 9 major columns. In order to bypass the liquefiable soils, we will design this pile to have 22.5 meters deep, and the diameter will be 1.25, and it will be cylindrical, and we will drill the pile. And the material will be concrete. Next slide, please. So for the second pile design, we will design these piles for the minor column, for the minor structural column. And we don't need as much depth or diameter, so we will use 11.5 meters for the depth of the foundations, and we will use 1 meter for the diameter. we'll also use concrete. And there will be only 16 piles. And again, we will construct this as a pile group of 4 under the 4 minor columns. In order to test our design, we calculated the settlement and allowable loads. And both allowable loads are sufficient and are safe and can carry the loads, can carry all structural loads that will be imposed. So both of these designs are safe.
After preparing a cost estimate, our total project cost came to approximately $180 million. So not including the cost to actually incorporate the cable cars, which would cost approximately $2 billion on its own. We got 97% of just structural items and materials. This is for the concrete support columns and our steel beams. 2% for traffic items like the traffic electrical along North Harbor Drive and the full-time traffic control during construction so that pedestrians and cars can pass safely and have a detour route. Earthwork is only 1% because the road is relatively flat already, and then environmental is less than 1%.
This project attracts a lot of tourism to the city, and our goal is to build a skyway that will be a staple of our city. One of the main aspects is tourism and how much revenue it will make and how many people it will bring to the city of San Diego. This will bring this will boost the economy in San Diego, and will keep San Diego being the finest city in the world. Thank you.